Okay, today I'm going to show you how to replace a diaphragm in the Electro Voice DH3 driver, otherwise known as the DH2010, DH2010A, plain old 2010, and numerous other model numbers. You can find a list of all the known model numbers on our website with this diaphragm. First of all, remove the wires, 4 bolts, very, very simple. Remove the mounting ring and horn adapter. There's a screen here to help keep the dust out there. If yours doesn't have this, it's really not that big of a deal. Just don't get any dust in through your horn. Here's the diaphragm. This is what blows right here, the voice coil. The voice coil rides in the voice coil gap. This diaphragm's bad. Next thing you want to do is you want to clean the gap. This is the gap, right? How you do that is you take some masking tape. Take a piece of masking tape about 1 inch, 2 inches long. You want to fold that into a triangle. Sticky side out. Alright, easy enough to do. Then you take this tape and you stick it in the gap here. And you run that around in the gap, and you want to get all of the debris out of there. If there's any debris left in there when you put your new diaphragm in, the debris can rub against the voice coil in the gap and short it out. It'll also give you a real scratchy sound. Now, if there's any ferrofluid in there, like this one has, you can see that's a brown oily substance. Leave the ferrofluid in there. The ferrofluid is a coolant. It's very expensive. We don't sell it. You can find it on eBay, but it's very expensive. If you don't take it out, you don't need to put it back in. New voice coil comes, or a new diaphragm comes in a box just like this, packed very well for shipping. As you can see, this one has the spring-loaded terminals, as opposed to the spade lug terminals. It's alright, it's going to work for you, don't worry. Set it in there, it's self-aligned, okay. Screen, cover. You can see the cover slips right over the spring-loaded terminals. Also, this cover with our diaphragm will fit all the way down. And I mention that because other diaphragms sold by other aftermarket diaphragms sold by other companies on the internet, they're not all machined properly, and the cover does not slide all the way down. It needs to fit all the way down, holding the diaphragm in place. Okay, 4 bolts back in. Remember, the diaphragm self-aligns, but you may need to twist the cover a little bit to get your bolt holes to line up. You want these tight enough to where they don't rattle loose. You don't want to make them too tight and break anything, obviously. Okay, now what do we do about this? Obviously it's not going to fit on there. Real simple. Cut them off. Strip them back. Twist the wire a little bit. Okay, now you have exposed bare wire. Alright, red goes to red. Push that down, slip it in the hole. Black goes to black. Push it down, slip it in the hole, release. You're done. That's it. The EV-DH3.